Welcome to my tutorial. This is the first video that I'm releasing, and I'm going to show you how to draw a bunny rabbit. So we're going to start out just by doing a little outline. Got black selected. I'm just doing this in MS Paint, so it's, you don't need anything fancy to do this. The most important thing with drawing a bunny rabbit is his name. So I'm going to name my bunny Carl. That should help differentiate him from the rest of the bunnies. And then you can really start to develop his personality based on that. There we go, Carl. So now we know what his name is. And the most defining parts of a bunny are, I'd say, the ears and the little fluffy tail. Also the big buck teeth. So we're going to start off with his ass. So here's his ass, rather than defining traits. And his foot's going to go out this way, because that's how feet work. And then a big fluffy tail, like that. Like so. And his back. And bunnies have great big bums. They're giant. They're like the size of castles. Castles that giants would live in. That's going to go right there. And, well, I kind of fucked that up a bit. I'm going to go erase and just scribble over that a little bit. Boop-a-doop, boop-boop-a-doop. Alright, that should be good. I'm going to go back to the drawing thing, the brush. There we go. And I'm going to put some ears in. One of them's going to go over here, behind where it says the C. C is in Carl. And then the other one's going to go up here. And it's going to go in front of the word because, we're cool. We want to add some sort of 3D element. So we're going to go with erase and go boop-a-doop, boop-boop-a-doop. That's the erasing sound. Make sure you do that every time or it won't work. Pro tips, yeah. So we're gonna erase that and go up here, and go back to our brush. Add the inside of his ear, like so. And then his eyes, one's gonna be really big and one's gonna be little. And then a nose, boop, 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 just like that, little triangle. And his head, which is gonna go underneath because they like to chew on stuff. And then his mouth kind of looks like a butt, a little bit like a butt. That'll come down here and continue on over that way. And then we're going to add some great big whiskers. Boop, boop, boosh. Boosh, boosh. Woo! Just like that. And his teeth. Do, 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 do. Just like so. And now one eye here. Boop, boop. Like that. And then his front feet, which are just going to be like that. His chest there. And that's basically it. That's Carl. So now we're going to color him in. This is the important part. Go with pink and select your little bucket tool. And you're going to go boop and boop like that. Now, something people don't really know too much about bunnies is that they just shit constantly. There's poop everywhere. So we're just going to plop some little poops back here. All over the place, really. And like there's a lot of poop, trust me. If you've never owned a bunny before, you're in for a surprise because they're just little shit monsters, and it will get everywhere. So we'll boosh, 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 and there's the poop. Now, I want him to be a little more flamboyant because he's an exciting, energetic bunny. So we're gonna fill in part of his ear in red, and then part of it. Oh, sorry, part of it in. That's still red. God damn it, blue. There's some blue, thank you. There's the blue, and some green too, because, he's cool like that, and he likes to have colors on him. And one other thing that we need to add here, we'll add some little black lines, and some red. So we'll go like that, and that'll go behind the letters, because, why not? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And now he's got a cape, and that'll attach over here somewhere. That's it's very similar to the erasing noise, but it's just the filling stuff in noise. One thing you're going to want to keep in mind when you're doing this kind of stuff is that your animal really needs to have some real personality, like real animals do. So just make sure that when you're drawing them, you give them lots of extra special stuff, like a pair of mittens with thumbs and stuff They're just fake thumbs, because bunnies don't actually have thumbs. That would be ridiculous. We're just going to fill those in with some yellow. Oh, God! What did I do? Oh, I don't know where the undo button is. Alright, we're just going to leave it like that and hope he doesn't feel too bad about his yellow arm. Maybe it's some sort of disease. He doesn't know. He's a bunny. They're fucking stupid. Just to make him feel better, we're going to give him a top hat, because, you know, that always helps. I always feel better. Like, I remember being a young lad, and whenever I would get sick and start vomiting and shitting my pants, my mom would give me my favorite top hat, and I would immediately feel better. So I'll just do that for Carl, and he should start to feel better immediately, even though he has some sort of weird disease in his arm. We're going to give him a tattoo, just because, you know, they're super sweet. So we'll go Mom, because that's just classic, with a great big heart. Boop. And red, because that's the color of hearts. Don't pay attention to any of that science business. They're all red. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Now, I want him to be really cool, too, and needs to have some sort of self-defense, so we're going to get this and go whoosh, 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 crazy claws, just like Wolverine. And, you know, because poop isn't really very good of a defense. Bunnies don't really understand that. Another thing we need to add is a gender, because, you know, he's got a top hat and a tattoo and Wolverine claws and a yellow arm, but we don't know if Carl is a boy or a girl. So I'm just going to add a giant penis right here, because he's totally a boy. So we'll just add that in there, and add some pubes just for realism, and we're just going to, like, do this thing here, because he's not circumcised. It's like, it's completely uncut. We'll go back to pink and our fill tool and go boosh boosh. Oh, God! Okay, never mind. He's black. That wasn't on purpose. Well, you know what? I'll leave the front of... Oh, God, no! It's ruined. Okay, yeah, pro art tips, blam.